truly fans of Star Trek?
You see that in the Star Trek.
How many?
This is
All
Star
right,
Wars.
everyone.
Star Wars.
How many of you guys seen the Wrath of Khan? Anyone?
Raise your hand, please. What?
If you see the Wrath of Khan, raise your hand.
What's that?
I'll say this. They get the dumbest,
Oh my God.
They have the dumbest deaths in Star Trek. Yes, they do. They do. You got Khan Solar Genesis. Let me see this. Let me rephrase this. Let's see what happened with the movie. Exactly never. Let me see. Let's see. Khan lost his wife, which I understand that. He stole the Genesis, killed 2 people with some bugs in their ears.
Okay, yeah, that's
Not
pretty cool.
only that he got away with the Genesis and all that, his captain left his best friend Spock to die.
Okay, it happens.
And then here's
It happens.
Star Trek.
You gotta kill people to live. You gotta kill people to live. Okay?
Here's Star Trek.
Like,
Here's what's happening in Star Wars.
it's critical thinking.
Let's see this. Prime example. Lord of the Sith.
Okay.
They got people betraying their own team to kill them.
As opposed to Luke Skywalker trying to murder his
And also incest.
Not to mention, that was only a one-time thing. No one didn't know.
Everybody's
No,
sleeping with each
not
other.
only that. Not only that. We have not only, here's the situation with this one. We got betrayal in the whole Jedi space. We do betrayal. We have Anakin kill a lot of children. We find out Anakin killed his own wife. He doesn't know that he had children. Nobody didn't know what happened. But at least that one thing is coming. Yes, we did lost like over 1
Y'all
million
lose
people.
so many people. How do you continue the story?
We lost everybody, but yet, guess what? At least the Jedi still become stronger every time.
So, like, how long are y'all going to continue the series if everybody's dying and y'all can't regenerate the new, like, thing? Every year it's the same story over and over again. You're adding to missing plot holes. That's what y'all are doing.
How many series have y'all got again?
We gotta know.
If you want to talk about repeating the story, if you want to talk
We don't repeat the story. Listen, we explore. Did you not hear? Did you not do what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to explore the galaxy.
yeah, sure. But I'm just saying, we're talking about repeating the story. We got to talk about how many times y'all recycled your stories.
We gotta talk about how many times you make the same thing.
Having the conversation to itself. But we as people can actually tell you the whole entire story of what happened. They'll tell you everything that happened before.
We can tell you guys in chronological order what happens between all the ships.
So can I ask a quick question? Because I don't know much about Star Trek, so I want to ask you a simple question. What do you think? What is the most important lesson that people take out of Star Trek?
She's up for it.
So,
What is the most important thing that people can take from Star Trek?
it's not even that. So it really, for me, what the most important thing I took out of Star Trek, for me, is just about humanity.
Humanity.
To learn how to be human, to learn how to communicate with other people, even if they have a language difference. To understand exploration is not just about conquering the world. It's about showing that you have humanity, passion, and able to understand. And you're able to explore and generate new ideas and able to work with other people. On board, they have a whole bunch of different species that you guys work together trying to, pilot a ship.
And I want to say that is a very good message, and I think that's actually something that we have in common. But I think that one of the most important things that I've taken away from Star Wars, and specifically with me growing up, is one of the central things that Star Wars teaches you about is hope. Think about the many times that the heroes in Star Wars have been beat down until there's barely any rebellion left, but they still have hope and they still manage to rise from the ashes of rebellion and still find a way to come out on top. So if anything, our our lessons that we teach are more central to our kids anyway, especially with the political climate that we live in and the world that we live in now. It teaches that even though all of this is happening, there's still hope in our world.
The
and
only
that with
point
all
to The
of this
Last
hope-
Jedi was that the entire original trilogy meant nothing because the exact same crap is repeating all over and
But
over
that
again.
isn't the case because they still had hope and the rebellion was beat down and they still came out on top in the
Star Wars teaches everyone that everyone's problem is basically one family soap opera. Which is basically the fucking plain story about Star Wars. It's one fucking family. All they're doing is, Dad, please, come on, come back here, please, come back. And he's like, oh, okay, son. That's it. It's just one big soap opera, guys. That's what Star Wars is. That is what you call that dumb remake? The one where you need a bigger Death Star? It's just the same shit, guys. Come on.
All right. So, you want to talk about taking risks? You know what y'all don't have? You know what y'all don't have? Y'all don't have a holiday special.
Let's. First of all, we need to establish something very important here. Now, 18 plus, right?
But the door's closed, so it's
Whatever,
fine.
doors are closed. We're doing it anyway. So, first of all, you asked about what is the most important thing you learned from Star Trek. Let's make this clear. The most important thing I've learned from Star Trek is that green women are fucking hot. And that is very important, my friend.
I have to agree with the Black Goku. There's no green ladies.
But here's the thing. You hit the button that I was about to hit. So let's make something clear. Have you guys seen all the Star Wars movies? You've seen all of them, right? Really? Have you seen the greatest one of all, going back to 1978, the Star Wars Holiday Special, which is the story where Han Solo and Chewbacca have to go back to the planet Kashyyyk for Life Day to celebrate with Chewie's family. And you get to see how the Wookiees learn to cook, what kind of porn Chewbacca's father likes to get off on, an awkwardly animated 70s special, which is probably the best part of it, ironically enough. And, of course, you get to see a very, very high Carrie Fisher singing a special song for everybody. Also, I'm really going for the low blow here. At least our cast members have done coke and not died from it. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher, though, I do love her.
Okay, no. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Now, I'm gonna say this. I wasn't gonna say this because I respect Star Trek, even though they suck. But I was going to. But you did the low blow to Carrie Fisher. You Black Goku mother. So I'm about to say right now, it's gonna be harsh. You guys are bunch of talk. You guys don't know action. You guys, only thing you guys do is just go around the galaxy, begging women, getting in trouble, getting someone else's business when it comes down to war. Us, we have more in common with knights, samurai. Oh, did I forget to mention that most of our lightsaber duels are based off, sword fights, actual combat. You guys just have blasters. And you let anyone who's wearing, I'm sorry about this, but you're my only guy. You gotta wearing red to always die. I don't understand that. So if someone's wearing red, that means he's gonna die. So you're gonna die. You're gonna die right there with a Pokemon shirt.
It's so
And
my
you're gonna
enemies
die
don't
with
see the blood.
See, he's just proving my point even more. This guy right here in the red shirt, boom. This man right here is going to, unfortunately, she's going to die. And that guy who looks like a Michael Jackson, or Akiva, I can't tell, is going to die. So, I'm gonna say this one thing. Then I'm gonna pass it to someone else because I'm about to go a little excited.
It doesn't always happen. The red shirt.
Oh, it does always happen. There's a parody of it even happening. Look on YouTube, please. Someone look on YouTube and search. There's a book series. Oh, my boy here just said it was a book series. That's even funnier than that. Oh. So I'm gonna say this one thing. It's a novel, right? No. Let me just say this. Here's one thing: Star Trek can't be Star Wars, and it's my point from right here. My point from right here. You know what it is? We have a culture. Jedi.
Hey, family.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of family. We had a family.
Jedi and Sith don't get along. No. I heard that, ma'am. Ma'am, in the gray shirt. I heard that. And I'm just saying, we have culture, people. I've seen people with tattoos of Star Wars on their back. And I've seen people freaking pimp out their cars to look like spaceships.
And we all make bad decisions.
That's not a bad decision. You're not a bad decision until you regret it. It's not a bad decision.
You have the right to do whatever you want with your body. It's okay.
Hold on.
What you got?
This is not the side you're working for.
This is not the side I'm working for.
You will join our side.
I will join
Give me that. GTFO, sir. GTFO.
The wrong team. Hey, if you're a Star Trek fan, I'm gonna say this one thing. If you're a Star Trek fan, you made the wrong choice. All the way down. Star Wars where it is. Boom! Drop the mic.
Okay. No, at least our captains are somebody to look up to. The Jedi are a bunch of they're this hypocritical space cult. They're terrible. Okay, yeah, they all died. They deserved it. I'm just saying.
I have one question. All right. So everybody who's in on the Star Trek side, we ask you this question. Raise your hands if you really are a fan of Star Wars. Raise your hand. Get them up. Raise your hands if you are a fan of Star Trek. Yes, you are. So if you're a fan of Star Wars, why are you not over here?
Because Mickey Mouse stuck his goddamn mouse dick into Star Wars and just completely just infected it with every vile, mousy STD from here to Tatooine. And I hope Mickey Mouse runs into Richard Gere in an amorous mood in a shady back alley.
I was on that side last year, thank you very much, and I argued passionately for it. But then Disney did one thing to me. One thing. Rose.
Why did stop? I told y'all Disney was the devil, and y'all let yourselves get bought by Disney.
Oh, that's not all.
I love Disney, but Disney is the devil. If they buy your sci-fi, they're gonna make it family friendly.
That's not all we did. That's not all Star Trek did, y'all. When's the last time?
Okay, you want to say Disney's the devil? Look at Kingdom Hearts. You call that devil's work?
Look, that is the devil's work. Hey, we're gonna keep that out, okay? No. You go away. Keep Kingdom Hearts out of this. Even though I agree, it is owned by Disney, and yes, there's probably fans that do want Star Wars and Disney. You know what? Just keep Kingdom Hearts out of it.
Alright, I'm going to say one thing. You say that Rian Johnson was the worst thing we had. Well, I'm going to point something out. At least we don't have Star Trek Nemesis. Alright. First off, you say that it's family friendly, right? What about the Marvel comics of Star Wars? What Darth Vader says, I like killing children, as he kills his Phantom of Anakin Skywalker.
Well, Star Trek had Marvel comics for a little while, 96, remember? It was in there. They were with DC as well. But Star Trek, Star Wars, in my opinion, they're equal. Hey, hold on. No, I love Star Trek. I love Star Wars. They're both awesome. They're both equally awesome. But we can all agree what's not awesome. The person in the White House right now.
I want to say I'm on the Star Wars side because I think that Star Wars kind of like hits you spiritually, you know, like really deep, you know, like Star versus light.
Yeah, Kylo Ren made me know that there is no divine and benevolent entity out there, because if there was a God, he never would have let Episode 8 be made. So you're right, you know, Star Wars does hit you on a spiritual level.
And being agnostic, I can pretty much speak for that.
So I'm just gonna go towards like the movie side. So you guys say that we regurgitate the plot. Well, episode 1 to 3 was Anakin's fall to the dark side because of Palpatine, and episode 4 to 6 was basically him redeeming himself by bringing balance to the Force, like he was prophesied. Well, episode 7 through 9 was kind of following that route, but now it's basically changing that where there is no Jedi and there is no Sith anymore because they both have to end. So it's basically bringing balance to the Force again, but both sides can't really come back anymore because they're both like hypocritical and they both really don't do anything.
Okay, there is no plot to episode 8. There is no plot. And it's like this ridiculous like Vine compilation, occasionally interrupted by Poe making a prank call to space Nazis. I mean, that's like the entire premise of episode 8. It is nothing. It is like a random monkey started like opening video editing software and put together a bunch of random chase scenes, and then, you know, ding dong first order, you know, may I please speak to Mike Roch, or just, you know, pick whatever most tavern prank call you want. That was the entire premise.
Yeah, let me say this. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I admit, you got the Empire. Not the Empire. You got a ship. A really huge one. I've seen it before. But we got Millennium Falcon. We got a lot of ships. TIE Fighters, Millennium Falcon, so on and so forth. But there is one little companion that we have. We actually got not one, not two, but three of our. There's three. Three of the robot friends, that companions that Star Wars have that Star Trek don't even have. We got the sea.
Okay, yeah, speaking of robot friends, y'all's last movie belonged to a Mystery Science fucking theater, and that's the only place.
We got R2-D2. We got C-3PO. And we got BB-8. What do you guys have? You got the Squad. But a transporter that takes you from one island to the next, and you have one complaining, annoying little doctor saying, "Damn it, Jim!" That's all we got. That's all you guys got. What do we got? What do you got?
At least the main character of your entire franchise, or our entire franchise, I'm sorry. At least the main character of our entire franchise didn't die by sitting on an island alone, shaking his face too hard, and dodging too much.
No. You went too far, bro. You went too far, bro.
According to Mark Hamill, I didn't.
No, you went too far. You went too far. Now, say it. Oh, I'm gonna bring the hammer down so bad the devil's gonna complain to me, say, "You are bringing the hammer down, bro." Now, let me explain something. Again, Star Trek characters, and this goes for all Star Trek in general, like I said before. You just do talk, bang, and bang.
At least our main characters didn't kiss their sister. Skywalker family motto, isn't it? wearing your pants, at least keep it in the family.
That's irrelevant, so I'm just gonna go away from that. But I want to specifically talk about the droid thing. Was your guys' franchise ever able to completely give personality to two droids that can't talk at all? Our droids can't talk at all, and they have but ours have way more intense, I'm sure, personalities than yours ever will. Ours are characters on their own. They have personalities. We know exactly how our characters think, and they're just robots that they don't even have arms. They don't even have appendages. They're literally just balls, and we know exactly what they think, and they're able to be characterized through the different various actions that our droids do, and you guys just simply don't have as much characterization in your droids as we do.
Droids are awesome and everything, like, I'm all for the droids, like, I always love C-3PO, but I would just like to say that at least we have a beagle.
A beagle? Oh, you have a beagle? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to get back to the ship part because I'm a little curious.
I actually want to talk about, you said Dad, and Lord. Brothers, jealous. Lord tries to kill Data just to get his emotions from him. That's deep. Like, I mean, our characters are there.
We've seen that
His background, come on.
It's nothing
No, it's beautiful. Are you kidding me? They don't even have emotion, and he's jealous. He gains emotion. He becomes sentient. Are you kidding? Your droids just roll, man. I mean, they're support characters.
Did you just say they're support characters?
Support characters.
Oh.
What?
You made an enemy
They had
of
a whole episode.
You made an enemy of me, bro. Okay, now, here's the thing. We're going to get back to the ship part because she mentioned something very funny. You guys have one ship, a big ship, I may add. And we all know what happens about big ships. They must be contemplating about something, right? Maybe making up for something little, conversation. So we have millions of ships. You have one. So what's your game, bro?
Sir.
Yes?
Have you ever watched Star Trek?
Let me see.
What?
Yeah, I didn't watch the original or the second generation or the other ones. But
Okay, so let me remind you that this is a fleet. We have more than one ship. We have about maybe 30 to 20, and then we have smaller ships. All our ships are different. We don't have just one ship. It's not just Enterprise. There's Discovery. There's a whole plenty of different ones that you can use. And they're all tactical. Interesting, right? Would you like it? I have a book upstairs in my hotel. If you would like, I can bring it over to you. And you can also look at my blog. It's called, Commander Jordan.
Okay, you plugged your social media in that. I like that. So I would love to see this book after we're done winning this thing. Oh, you let me know. Oh, you're gonna.
So what was Janeway apparently compensating for? Okay, like Voyager, tiny ship, got to the Delta Quadrant, whooped the Borg's ass. What was she compensating for?
Good point. But I didn't finish my point. You guys, I admit, I didn't know you guys had a fleet. My bad. I'm really young. But I'm going to say this one thing. This one thing. Where is your fleet when the Enterprise is always under attack? Oh, hey, we got to call the fleet, people. We got to follow the fleet. And there's no fleet. There's only one ship. Only screen time. That's just, our ships get plenty of screen time. They may die after a few shots. Yeah, I'll give you that. They're on fire. But still, where's your fleet? All the times that your Enterprise has been either attacked or...
But we make it through, right?
Yeah, you make it through with the skin of your neck. I'll give you that.
But we make it through, right?
I'll give you that.
But we make it through, right?
I'll give you that.
So let me hit you with something real quick, Ho. So from our great Captain Picard, he says, make it so that people feel that they can come to you without any issue, fear of reprimand. So how do you feel about that? Because Picard gives you wisdom as a captain. He tells you and guides you and lets you know when you feel like you have something wrong, or you know that you just don't have that hope today, or you don't feel like it. Picard hits you with that symbolism.
Really?
So I'm gonna let you know that if you want a cup of Earl Grey tea, I got you, fam, because I'm like Picard. I got that wisdom.
You got that wisdom, huh? So I'm gonna pass some wisdom to you.
What you gonna pass?
I'm gonna pass some wisdom. I will admit, you guys are a perfect rival for us. Star Trek versus Star Wars, that's a perfect rival. That's iconic. I bet years after all of us are dead under the ground or frozen in carbonite, yeah, there'd be frozen carbonite in the future, come on. Or turn into cyborgs, or am I going to, technology or bullshit. Now, I will admit, it's gonna go down in history. But everyone's gonna remember 3 people. Maybe 4, if you wanna count this for a person. Huh? No, I don't know who that is, but they probably might not remember him. But they will remember Mark Hamill.
Yep.
And who else?
Carrie Fisher.
What?
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. And
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Liam Neeson.
Who?
They'll always remember
Oh,
Liam
what is
Neeson.
that?
We never forget about Liam Neeson or...
Ewan McGregor.
There we go.
And?
Ewan McGregor.
So what
Samuel L. Jackson.
Did
Samuel L. Jackson. We got Brothers of Color up in here, so...
Samuel Jackson, the best actor. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me phrase that. Best black actor in the United States.
Black actor that was on 60 years after an African American woman who was put on TV during the 60s, where it was very uncommon to see us type of people on there, and that's just magical, right? Isn't that? She's a trendsetter. She made the way for Mr. Jackson, didn't she? Tell me. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes.
I will say one thing.
Say it.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth because you don't know history?
Yes. I'm proud to admit I know my history, but
So, you know how you were talking about wisdom?
Oh, yeah.
Wisdom, he has wisdom. I want to hit you with a few things then, since you want to hit us. So go ahead and hit us with a few things.
Let's go.
So let's talk about this. Strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. That was Obi-Wan. That was Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's compare. Master Yoda says, I should be mindful of the future, but not at the expense of the moment. See, the thing that you do have a character that has great wisdom, yes, I will concede to that. But we have, literally, at any moment in time, you can find a single character in Star Wars who will say something that speaks to the truth. This quote right here speaks to me in a very, it was spoken by Qui-Gon Jinn. But what it tells us is that even though we can look to the future, we can be afraid of the future, we don't have to live in the future, and that we can live in the moment. And there are various other quotes. If you want to see me after, I can show you a bunch of different quotes we have from Star Wars that y'all don't have.
Okay. If there's a conversation about wisdom, Yoda belongs nowhere in any of it. He is a decrepit old frog turd. He refused to change. He refused to change. He's a hypocrite because the entire Jedi code is built on fear of the dark side. But he wants to bitch at Anakin for being scared. It's like, okay, yeah, the Jedi have all the answers, but they can't handle a 9-year-old kid who misses his mommy. Yeah, great. And then Yoda is stupid enough to try and do the same stupid shit he did with Anakin to Luke. Like he tells Anakin, "Oh, be glad your mom's open the Force" or whatever BS. Hey, we get Darth Vader now. Surprise, surprise. Then he's dumb enough to not learn from his mistakes because here comes Luke, and Yoda's stupid ass is trying to say, "You're going to go to the dark side if you help your friends." So not only is Yoda a decrepit old asshole, he's a millennia old and he still can't learn from his mistakes.
So I take it you've seen Star Wars multiple times, right? Well then how come, for the sake of your argument, you're overlooking one specific fact, which was even on his deathbed, Yoda even mentioned that everything that he did may not have been perfect. And the Jedi Order mentions it multiple times that they are not the perfect order, and that they are going to make mistakes, and that is one of the most important things that you can take away from that.
When did they ever admit they might make mistakes?
No, that they have made mistakes, and no matter, that is an important thing, because it teaches no matter what your position is in this world, no matter what leadership figure you are going to make mistakes, and that is an important thing that you take away from Star Wars. So your argument really makes no sense, because like I've said, I'm sure your leaders have made as many mistakes as ours has. So you can't really say that, because everyone makes mistakes, and that is something
Yoda repeated his mistake when his mistake is what got the galaxy Darth Vader. I mean, how dumb can you be? Like seriously, how dumb can you be?
So you're saying that because you made a mistake in the past, that person doesn't have wisdom?
I'm saying he doesn't learn from his mistakes because he made, like...
Okay, so then that goes completely against your point, because you said that he was not wisdomatic, but you just said that because you made a mistake in the past, that doesn't mean you don't have
But
wisdom.
he keeps making the same mistake. That's the opposite of wisdom.
No, he doesn't make necessarily the same mistake. Yes, he's made multiple mistakes, but he does not make the same mistake every time.
He totally does.
What is the specific
His mistake is not learning from the past because this whole thing, like the Jedi have some bug up their ass about attachment. So when Anakin starts freaking out, thinking his mom's gonna die, Yoda gives him this dumbass speech.